When I first got to college, it was really different because it's huge. And at first it was really crazy and fun going to the football games and just meeting everyone in the dorms. Everybody had their doors open and everyone wanted to make new friends. But after the first couple of weeks, it was just, I was getting over the fun and it was just overwhelming because it was so big and I was just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to survive here? But then I found, I auditioned for an a cappella group and got in. And once I found that extracurricular activity, it really changed everything. Those were my closest friends at college, and it opened me up to so many more opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten if I just was sticking with the struggling freshmen trying to figure out what they're doing, because it's all different grades, juniors, and mostly juniors and some sophomores. And it really, I just suggest it to everyone because it's so much more fun. It's nice to have something other than just schoolwork to look forward to, even though it's a lot of time, but I don't mind committing the time because it's something I really like to do.
I think one of the biggest things that was different from college and from high school is managing your time, because in high school it's just one class right after the other, and then your activities after school. But in college your classes are separated more, so you have more free time, and then like your extracurriculars are not right after all of your classes, so it's important to, and you also have a lot of free time, so that's very different. I didn't really know what to do with all my free time. And it's also really important to use all your resources, because I go to a really big school, and if you don't realize that you have them, then it could be difficult in some classes. But I knew, like, for math, I could always go to the math place, and I knew my friends and I were always there.
Psychology class was a really big class, like probably 200 students. So, like, he never took attendance, so if you didn't go, that was your problem. And I'm not going to lie, there were times that I didn't go, but it ended up affecting me in the long run, and I ended up struggling in that class for a little bit, but I brought my grade up, and it kind of helped, like, knowing other people in that class. Even though it wasn't the same class, knowing other people that took the class helped a lot, and going to, like, different like centers, like writing centers and speaking centers and stuff like that helped a lot for me too. And just like keeping contact with all my professors and making sure like I understood the questions for homework and like for papers and stuff like that, making sure that went well for me.